We take this a piece of silver and we draw out a pattern on a knife. We draw a pattern that will fit around the knife. We draw it out on a piece of silver. We cut it out with a jeweler's saw and we bend it and to fit, and then we silver soldered, so there's a seam right here. There's a seam right here after we form this piece. We form another piece we cut out. We form that to fit around the end of this handle. Then we make a solder seam there. And then to make the little trim on top, we take a small silver rod and we have a file and we shape the end, shape that for the trim on the end, then we silver solder that onto the end of the here. Before we do that, we cut a little cap. After we form the run here, we put a little cap on top, we solder that on, then we cut around and trim it, then we do a lot of filing and sanding till we get the fit. So there's a seam right here, and there's a seam right here. Then these small pieces for trim on the front, we cut out a small piece again, we trace it on a piece of silver, cut this out, and then we solder that onto the front of the front trim on the handle.